Hi, and welcome to this Weekday Word. Our New Testament passage comes from the letter of Hebrews, and we read today this: We do not have a high priest who is unable to sympathize with our weaknesses, but one who in every respect has been tempted as we are, yet without sin. Let us then with confidence draw near to the throne of grace, that we may receive mercy and find grace to help in the time of need. What good news it is to know that Jesus' temptations were real. And while he did not sin, he experienced the fullness of temptation just as we do. And so when we find ourselves in difficult times, he understands. Whether it's difficult time with temptation or just difficult time with life, Jesus experienced the fullness of human life. And so when we find ourselves in difficult times, we know that he understands, that he has been through similar things and he knows how we feel. And so we can trust him to be merciful and to be kind. And that's why the letter says, let us therefore draw near the throne of grace, that we may receive mercy and grace in the time of need. And so when we're going through a difficult time or going through a time of temptation, turn to Jesus. But the other, I think, that this passage reminds us of is that there's something powerful about knowing we're not the only ones to walk this road. We're not the only ones who've ever been tempted. We're not the only ones who've ever gone through a difficult time. Now, when we go through difficult times, I think what we want more than anything else is not answers, but to just know that we're not alone and that we're not the only ones who've gone through these things. And so sometimes the greatest gift that we can give someone who is going through a time of temptation or is going through a time of struggle is to just be with them and to let them know that they're not alone. And to not try to answer all the questions or tell them that we completely understand what they're going through, but simply let them know it's hard and we've been there and we're here for them, just as Jesus is here for us in our times of need. So I pray, friends, that if you are going through a difficult time today, or going through a time of temptation today, that you draw near to the throne of grace, that you turn to Jesus, knowing that he understands and that he is ready to give grace and mercy in your time of need. Be blessed this day, and I look forward to seeing you soon.